Skelton Show 1716, Christmas Urchin, Howard Keel.
The Red Skelton Show, regularly scheduled at this time, will not be seen in order to bring you the following special Red Skelton Christmas Show. From Television City in Hollywood, tonight we present The Christmas Urchin, starring Red Skelton as Freddie the Freeloader, Howard Keel as Sergeant Timothy McGoogle, with Joan Freeman as Kathleen, and introducing Linda Sue Risk as Judy.
Well, good evening, Mrs. Hartley.
Andre, am I early, or could it be that my gentleman friend is late?
If you would care to go on in, I'll take care of Alfie.
Don't be ridiculous. It would be like a mother leaving her child to play on the freeway. Besides, he's used to Freddie the Freeloader. They've been Thursday night companions for years.
Oh, I'm sorry I was late. Good heavens, I just had a narrow escape. A narrow escape. I don't mean to condemn society with merciless criticism, but when a stranger seriously affects your romantic dreams, I tell you the world has something wrong with it.
What happened?
The fella just offered me a job.
In all the 12 years of our friendship, Freddie, you've never told me about your problem.
Well, I didn't think you went in for those horror stories. Oh, good evening. Have a cigar? It's very expensive tobacco, you know. It was cured from a dry gutter. I followed a guy all day. I thought he'd never throw it away. There's a bigger one in here if you want that. They're hard to find in the snow, you know. Oh, well. I'm sure, madam, that your tummy awaits some gastronomic surprise, so I'll take care of Alfie for you. Come, Alf. Tell me, Miss Hartley, are you going to be doing a film again soon?
Metro called me only today. They want me back to make another picture by popular demand.
By popular demand. Tell me, when did you do your last picture?
1925.
Oh.
Now, you be a good boy, and Mama will bring you back a delicious doggy bag.
Yes, yes, yes.
I don't know what she sees in you.
Yeah.
Look at you, you're filthy.
What do you mean, filthy?
Why don't you shave off that beard? I had a beard like that once. When I realized it did nothing for my face, I cut it off.
Oh, you did, huh? Well, you know, I had a face like yours once, and I realized I couldn't cut it off, so I grew a beard. Nice fella, nice fella. He's the kind of a guy to steal a shirt off your back and then have you arrested for indecent exposure. Here, here, Alf. Here. Come on now, put on your disguise. There you are. There we are. Yeah. There you are. Boy, you look mangy enough to... I'll tell you, there you are. You're seedy enough to sprout. You know that? There. Now. Oh, you poor behaggled thing, you. Now you look like Alfie the Freeloader. Oh,
Oh, Ludwig, I've never seen such a sad sight. Do give the poor fellow some money to help him out.
Oh, kind lady, thank you. But don't feel sorry for what disaster's befallen me. Take pity on my poor friend here. I raised him from a Chihuahua. Yes, this dog gave up his acting career to join the canine division. Overseas, he captured 3 machine gun nests with 4 enemy cats. And he returned to Hollywood. Look at the poor fella, just too weak to stand up. Has no pizzazz at all. Yes, when he came back to Hollywood, they'd given all of his parts to Lassie.
Oh, did you hear that, Ludwig? The dog is a veteran. You must help him.
Oh, please, sir, not money. Dogs have so few places they could spend it. and no pockets to carry it in.
How can we help?
Meat. Meat. Could you spare a few morsels from your doggy bag? Oh, thank you, kind sir, thank you. In behalf of this hungry dog, and all the hungry dogs all over the world. Hey, you goofball, you. All right, boy, open up the envelope. I think we have just won an Academy Award. Oh, put it on again.
Oh, you poor man. You shouldn't be breathing this night air.
I know, but I got nothing else to breathe.
Oh. George, give the poor man some money.
Oh, not money, sir, not money. It's filthy lucre. Could you spare just a few scraps from your doggy bag for my poor friend here?
Oh, we'll take the whole thing.
Oh, thank you, kind lady, thank you. Thank you. Now I got enough meat to last me for another week. Oh, boy, I tell you. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, Alfie. Yes, sir, Merry Christmas to you. And I hope your stocking is filled with cats. Home again, home again. There's a lot of advantages living on the dump. But the gasworks on the north, the stockyards on the south, the sewer on the east, and the garlic factory on the west. No matter what happens, I know which way the wind's blowing. What a palace, what a palace. Absolutely watertight, too. Watertight. Rained 3 weeks ago and not a drop has leaked out. Well, my poor little feathered friend, I guess you're one little bird that Lyndon forgot about. There's a horrible way to go through life. Oh! Oh, I just blew a hernia. Or whatever that is up there. Oh. Sure clears up your head, though, I'll tell you that. That's what I get for trying to impress the neighbors in case they were looking. Get some air in this place. Oh. Those are mice. They're going in for guerrilla warfare. I'll put a stop to this. Last week they stole my silver. 2 dimes and a nickel. Sorry, I just don't know my strength from day to day. Don't worry, you'll get a place in society. You'll be the head of something. Ma Barker! Well, caught you red-handed, huh? That's the delinquent youth of today, all right. Instead of getting a job and earning your keep, you go out and steal things. Better come inside and let me have a good look at you before I call the FBI. Come on, it's all right. Go right on in there. It's warmer. Get over here where I can get a good look at you. There. to be ashamed of yourself. Taking the dog food right out of my mouth. What's your name? Do you work alone or are you with the syndicate? Where do you live? No, kids your age shouldn't be out running around. You should be home watching the late show. Are you hungry? Are you sleepy? Would you care to introduce me to the cat that stole your tongue? Huh? Maybe you've got one of them keys that wind you up in the back, huh? Look, I'll tell you what. We'll let you be my house guest tonight. The first thing in the morning, we'll find out where you live, and I'll take you home. All right? Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, don't undress here, for heaven's sake. The guest room's behind the icebox there. Here. There's your nightgown for you. My soap and towels. From my hope chest. Of course, with a chest like mine, there ain't much hope. Water. It's good for kids up to the age of 21. Hope that kid's not a hippie. There you are. Now, you wash up, honey. You wash up, and I'll prepare the guest bed for you. You know, it's not everybody who has double-decker tubs. Well, for heaven's sake, what happened to the other little girl that was here? You're kind of pretty, do you know that? Too bad I don't have a spare tooth to put under my pillow because you got to be the good fairy. Yeah. Did you ever see a fairy? Well, boy, I'll tell you, if a kid like you can hold your silence until you get older, you're going to make some guy a nice wife. You know that, don't you? Yeah, but fairies, you know there are such things? You can see them, but you got to believe. You got to believe in them. Did you know that? Yeah. Did you know that if you see a star, you can... Well, there's stars out tonight. Come on, I'll show you. Come outside. I want to show you something. Here, put that on there. There we are. Gee, I'm sorry I shaved my arms now. Come on. I want to show you something with stars. Keep bundled up. Bundle up there. Ah. See all the stars? See? You pick out just one star in the sky, and if it twinkles, that means that you have the power to turn the sky into 1,000 eyes. Yeah, but you gotta believe. You've got to believe. For instance, you see all this junk? It's not junk at all. These is things that belong to millionaires who no longer saw beauty in what they had accumulated. And they nestled right here. Did you know that the fairies play around in here? Sure they do, but you gotta believe. Here. Got to put it on your shoulders. Here. One. Oh, there. Yeah. Now pretend that this is a wand. You got to pretend hard. Your Royal Highness, ladies and gentlemen of the Casa Dump, may I present the prima ballerina of the fairies, Jiliana. come from a very wealthy family. Only rich kids sleep this late. Breakfast. What do kids eat for breakfast? They have something to drink. Coffee, tea, milk, beer. No, I overdid it there. Milk. Where am I going to get any milk? Oh, I'm much younger than I look. One little more? This was a vintage year for milk, you know.
Thank you.
But haven't you spoke? Or is there a ventriloquist in the house? Tell me, what's your name?
Judy Berry.
Oh, well, I'm Freddie the Freeloader. Did you run away from home?
No, I'm just looking for something.
Oh, what are you looking for?
A father. Will you be my father?
Oh, well, I'd love to be your father, but I haven't been a mother yet. Have you been without a father very long? Well, you just keep wishing, because around this time of the year, wonderful things can happen. Now tell me, where do you live, Judy? Oh, that far away, huh? You know, I'd love for you to stay here as long as you like, but you belong at home. Now tell me, what's your address? Look, you just make yourself at home here, and I'll be back in a few minutes, huh?
I'll bet if he shaved, he'd make a wonderful father.
Well, Freddie the Freeloader.
How'd you know that was me?
Well, now, who else would have smoke coming out of the holes of his shoes? Huh?
I guess I've been inhaling too deep. Hey, McGoogle, guess what brings me here?
I don't know. It's usually the squad car.
No, this time it's different. I just had a little kid.
You did now. Boy, could you fool him, and I've got a secret.
No. You don't understand. A little stray kid wandered into my shack.
Oh, a foundling, huh?
Not a foundling, she's a lostling.
Oh, well, that's not my department. If she hasn't stolen hubcaps, rolled a drunk, or carried a picket sign, it's
Well, wait a minute. She just moved into my shack. Maybe you could book her on insanity.
Oh, she's a lost kid. Well, I better take her over to juvenile hall.
Oh, no. I don't want her to have a police record. Little kid don't have a father. Maybe you could help her find a home.
Now, look, Freddie, I'm not a nursemaid. I just walked this way because my feet are killing me.
Oh, please, McDougal, come over and see what you can do for her. After all, you owe me a favor.
I owe you a favor. Well, now, what did you ever do for me, huh?
I took my vagrancy to another precinct, didn't I?
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Come on.
You little kid.
Freddie, we've got to do something about the way you live. This shack is falling apart at the seams.
Yeah, on a windy day, the termites have to hold hands to keep it from falling apart. But it's mine, all mine. Someday, who knows, they may build a beautiful high-rise dump here. Let's see. Hello, mail. Good heavens, did you know that the price of Rolls Royce has come down $3,000?
Probably because they're so common in this neighborhood.
Yes. Oh, one from Howard Hughes. Wonder how much he wants to borrow this time. Well, let's go see if the little tyke is up. I don't want to wake up the mice.
Oh, go on in. Turn up this form over the Queen of England. Go on.
Hey, somebody's rearranged the dirt. Wipe your feet.
Coming in or going out?
Well, the little guest has improved the property. I hope the tax assessor don't come around. Judy, it's Freddie.
What?
Good heavens, you've done something to your hair. You've combed it. Sergeant McGoogle, this is Mademoiselle Judy Berry.
What do you mean, mademoiselle? With beauty like that, this Colleen must be Irish.
Ah, she might be. She hasn't talked much, but she does nod with a bit of a brogue.
I've seen her before. She plays over there on 6th Street with the kids.
Do you live over on 6th Street, honey? Well, then we're going to take you right home as soon as I can fix you some breakfast.
Come along, Judy. I'll give you a police escort.
Now, wait a minute. You can't take a little girl out on the street. She's got an empty stomach. See, all she had was milk. Are you hungry? Well, you're going to eat anyhow. You're going to eat. Hello. I had 4 doggy bags in here, and there's only 1 now. What happened?
She ate doggy bag for breakfast? No wonder the kid looks green. And I thought it was the Irish coming out.
I don't know whether to give her bicarbonate or a distemper shot.
Well, come along. I've got to get back to my beat.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
You got to get back to your beat, Sergeant McGoogle. Wherever a child's welfare is at stake, it is your beat.
Freddie, I can't give you an argument about that.
Yeah, you're right. Come on, let's go.
Come on.
Here we go.
She looks a little weak.
Yeah. Maybe it's something she didn't eat.
Yeah.
I bet she's kind of pretty with her eyes open, and she's feeling better.
She's pretty right now. Let's get some air in here.
Yeah, let's get some air in here. Boy, let's get some... Boy, what a view, what a view. You can see for miles. Just stick your head out the window and look straight up.
Freddie, come here.
Yeah.
Now, look. Now, here's a couple of dollars.
Well, no wonder I could never find it.
Now, look. You buy some food, and I'll call the doctor. Now, I won't buy much, but it's all I got on me.
Oh, don't worry. $1 in my hand the value goes up, because I mooch wholesale.
Oh, go on, get out.
Ah, today's menu. Let's see, shall I have the top of the hot dog, or shall I have the a la carte? Oh, there. We'll see.
Well, I'm glad the doc said it's only malnutrition. When you're rich, it's called malnutrition. When you're poor, it's starvation.
Oh, Sergeant, I want to thank you for everything, and especially bringing my little girl back.
Well, you have to thank Freddie the Freeloader for that.
There we are. Room service, room service.
Man, this is my friend, Freddie the Freeloader.
How do you do? It's a pleasure. Get the table, will you? Get the table. Well, here we are. Noodle soup. I had to use my noodle to get it. With matzo balls, fired only once from an Israeli cannon. Here you are, filet mignon from Paris. And over here we have a little glass of cow juice for the princess. Oh, here, McGoogle. Here. There's your change, $2.
$2? But I gave you $2.
I know, but I have unlimited credit. I use my mucho plate.
Well, ma'am, we better be moving
Yeah, we've
along.
got to be going along.
Oh, Mr. Freddie, I want to thank you so very much for your kindness. You're just an angel.
Oh, how could you tell? I sublet my wings to the Flying Nun.
Well, come on.
We've got to get going.
Well, after she's feeling better, I'll try to find her a job.
Yeah, she would need a job if you had a husband. Why don't you find her a husband?
Well, how am I going to find her a husband?
I don't know. Arrest somebody and sentence them.
Maybe I can find a rich guy and give him a parking ticket, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you tonight, Fred.
Goodbye. Oh, I'll tell you, he's got a heart as big as his feet. I wonder why people don't talk about police kindness. Oh, well, I got quite a shopping list. Food, furniture, and a father. Yeah, a father by the name of Timothy McDougal. Speaking of furniture, there's a miracle. A Christmas miracle. Delivered to 714 Elm Street.
Hi, Muscles. We're lonesome. Ladies?
I knew I came to the right place. Look at the bunch of fertile heads. Of present company excluded, of course. Sergeant, wait a minute. Here. It's candy and flowers.
Well, I didn't think you cared. What's this?
Well, you can't go calling on a girl without bonbons and flowers. After all, it's not the Yule spirit.
Well, I've heard of bringing in the Yule log, but not Yule flowers.
Well, now, you don't want a little lady trying to smell a log, do you?
Well, I guess not. I don't know where you got these. But I'm wondering why nobody's chasing you.
Well, for two reasons. At this time of the year, everybody's nice. Number two, the sidewalks are slippery and you can't get a good footing. After you, sir. No, after you. No, wait. All right.
Oh, come on.
Then the good fairy went back to the castle and... Hi.
Hello there. Well, praise be to Pat O'Brien. Where'd you get all this stuff, Freddie? Did you mug a furniture truck?
In the words of the famous nudist, you can't pin a thing on me.
Sergeant, please tell your brother how much I appreciate all of this.
My brother?
Yeah, the one that owns the furniture store.
Oh, that brother, my furniture brother.
Yes, old Grand Rapids McGoogle. And it's mighty generous of you to bring over all these presents, too, you know.
Huh?
Well, don't stand there like you got your teeth in backwards. Give her the things, give her the things.
Ma'am, well, here's a surprise for you, and for me, too.
Oh, Sergeant, you shouldn't have gone to so much trouble.
He didn't.
Here, Judy, put these in a vase, honey.
Where'd you get all these things?
They're gifts. Haven't you heard of the Christmas spirit? When people's hearts are light and gay?
But your fingers, I think, are light and gay.
You remember the wall that used to be here? Presto! It's a calendar that changes every month, you know. That month is Tahiti in the fall. Next month is England in spring. And the next month is Bridget Bardot in Tao.
Well, that's one way of warming up the apartment. And how are we feeling this evening?
Oh, much better, thanks to you and to Freddie.
You two are like the story I was reading to Mommy. The handsome officer comes to rescue the princess, and the good fairy taps them each on the shoulder. They fall in love.
Now, Judy.
Cut that out.
No, don't blame the kid. She didn't write the story.
For you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. And don't you look lovely? Just beautiful.
I don't even know who gave it to me. It was left at the door without any name.
Well, maybe Santa Claus came a little early this year, huh? It sure don't look like a Zsa Zsa Gabor hand-me-down. You know, I've been over to your house a couple of times this week, but nobody's ever there.
Oh, Sergeant McGoogle's had some time off, and he's been taking Mommy and me all around.
Oh, isn't that nice? I guess you're real happy, huh?
I'd be a lot happier if the sergeant asked Mommy to marry him.
Well, old McGoogle, he's kind of bashful. I kind of give him a little prodding along, I think.
Well, I hope he proposes soon. I'm growing up now, and I want my Mommy to get married before I do.
Really, Freddie, she wants to meet me in the park.
Yeah.
Now, what in the heaven's name for?
Well, when a girl's in love with a guy, does she have to have a reason?
Well, I guess she's in love with me.
Well, somebody has to like cops, and don't expect it from the likes of me.
Well, I just can't believe it.
Well, personally, I don't see you myself. But, who knows what girls go for? You swept her off her little feet with your big flat one.
Freddie, I'm nuts about her.
Oh.
But how can she love me?
Well, there's no accounting for taste. Some guys are nuts about oysters. I can't handle them myself. I wear size 12 collar. You know, I can arrange for you to have a little rendezvous over in the park. Huh? Now, remember, when she shows up, though, don't let any grass grow under your knees. Shall I go?
Yes, go on. I'll see you later.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye.
He wants to meet me in the park?
Yeah?
Well, I wonder why he didn't ask me himself.
Well, because he's bashful. You know the old Chinese saying about that.
No, what?
How should I know? Who gives a tramp fortune cookies? I guess when a guy falls in love sudden-like, he just gets a little shy.
Timothy's in love with me?
Sure. Would he send you this if he wasn't his very own badge? Yep, that's the old famous 697. And who knows, someday soon you may be Mrs. 697.
Well, it's nice, crisp weather we've been having.
Yes, nice and crisp.
Yes. Of course, it's always nice and crisp this time of the year.
Oh, always.
Shucks, I'm trying to get a proposal going, and all I'm getting is weather reports.
Oh, I meant to tell you why I was late. I had to get a new badge. Someone picked me chest.
Oh, Timothy, come on. It's the most beautiful gift I ever received.
What?
Oh, but Timothy, Freddie was so cute when he delivered it.
Oh, he's cute, all right. Kathleen.
Yes, Timothy?
Nice, crisp weather we've been having.
Yes. Nice and crisp. Oh, I've dropped a glove. Well, it's gone.
Well, have no fear. I didn't serve in the Bureau of Missing Gloves for nothing. Huh?
Hello?
Freddie.
As long as you're down on your knees, why don't you propose?
Propose?
Yeah, you know. Will you marry me?
Will you marry me?
Oh, Timothy, this is so sudden. Yes, I'll marry you.
McGoogle, let me be the first to congratulate you.
For you, we'd still be sitting in the park talking about the weather.
Yeah. One nice thing about a marriage, though, it'll get you inside, even if it's a doghouse.
Well, the marriage is Sunday, and I was wondering I'd like to have you be my best man.
Oh, that... Oh, McDougal, that's one of the nicest things that ever happened to me. You make me very proud. Where's it going to take place?
At the police academy.
Oh, police academy?
Yes.
Me over there? With all them cops, I'd have nightmares for 20 years. Now, if it was over at the hobo academy, I wouldn't mind being your boy.
Well, I'm afraid, Freddie, we can't start one just for that.
Oh, I see. Well, I happen to know that the police commissioner's a very dear friend of yours. And, be nice to kind of have a fellow like that as your best man. Don't hurt for promotions, you know.
Well, I just wanted you to know, Freddie. At least I ask, and it's not too late to say yes.
At the police academy? It's not too late to say no, either. Well, I want to wish you both all the happiness in the world.
Thank you.
And maybe sometime I could come over and play with little Judy, huh?
Anytime.
Oh, thank you.
You know, Freddie, ever since Kathleen said yes, I've been wondering how it all happened.
Well, maybe it's just another one of those Christmas miracles, huh?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Class, boy, real class. Not everybody can have a white Christmas inside and out. Oh, well. Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Oh, little Freddie's asleep. I got your letter, and I'm glad you were a good boy this year. There you are. Merry Christmas. Hello? What was that? There's been somebody in here. I heard him. Oh, a present. I wonder who it's from. Oh, just what I wanted. Cigars. Old Saint Nick was here. He didn't forget me. He must have gotten my letter.
Merry Christmas, Freddie.
Merry Christmas. Come in. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, you shouldn't have. You should have, but you shouldn't have.
Oh, well, Freddie, I want you to meet Mrs. Timothy McGoogle through the courtesy of Freddie the Freeloader. Huh?
Congratulations
Thank
there.
you, Freddie.
Congratulations.
Freddie, won't you join us? Come listen to some Christmas carols.
Come on.
Yes, Oh, yes, I'll be right out. Only two, huh?
The snowflakes were falling the night before Christmas. The house decked with holly and trees tinselled bright. The church bells were calling the night before Christmas, and carolers singing by warm candlelight. Santa's little sleigh was on its way, riding through town until morn. Oh, bringing lots of toys for girls and boys on the day that our Savior was born. Our hearts will be swaying the night before Christmas. The magic of Yuletide is with us again. Once more we'll be praying the night before Christmas for peace on earth and goodwill to all men on the night before Christmas.
just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. With every Christmas card I innocence be won.
White Christmas.
Don't go away. We'll be back in a minute with the conclusion of The Christmas Urchin.
Only two. One from them and none from her. Oh, well. Thank you for the best Christmas gift of all. A new father.
Art Gilmore speaking. Remember, next week, Red's guests will be Barbara Bain and Sweetwater. And here's another reminder. If you've been so busy during the holiday season that you've forgotten to answer your Christmas seal letter, don't worry. There's still time. Your Christmas seal gifts fight emphysema, tuberculosis, and air pollution, and they have to be fought all year round. Send your Christmas seal contribution in today, and you can be sure it will be used to good advantage 365 days of the year. And if you think it's a little late to use Christmas seals, think again. Christmas seals will look great on the thank you notes you'll be sending to all those nice people who sent you all those lovely holiday gifts. So be sure to put your gift to Christmas seals in the mail today.